am one of the Women's Health Collective trainers, and I will be taking you through a 4-week Power Summer Challenge. It's a 28-day training plan to help you get ready, build strength and stamina ready for summer. Right, let's get into it. So we're doing legs and abs today. We're going to start off with a bit of a dynamic warm-up to warm up the hamstrings. Let's turn to the side and we're going to bring one foot forward, push our hips back and scoop the ground and then come back up. Repeat the same leg again. Now some of us might refer to this as feed the chickens, and you'll feel a little bit of a nice stretch along the calves and the hamstrings. One more rep. Wonderful. And let's switch sides. Bringing the other foot forward, pushing the hips back, trying to reach down and lift the hands up. Wonderful. Last rep. Beautiful. Okay, from here, let's have our feet slightly wider than hip width. We're going to come down into a squat and place our fingertips on our toes. Just gradually lean forward to one side, switch to the other, and now we're going to extend our hips up. That's it. And again, you'll feel a nice little stretch in the hamstrings, bringing those hips down. Lean to one side again, the other, and let's extend those hips up. Wonderful. And repeat one more time. That's grand. So you want to feel a slight pinch in those ankles, lifting the hips up, down, and then we're going to come all the way up. Okay, let's now take it to the floor. We're going to bring ourselves in a bit of a position where both of our legs are 90-90. We're going to start off by lifting one leg up as high as we can, keeping this leg down, and as we get to that biting point, you feel a bit of a pinch in the hips. We're going to switch round, driving the opposite leg down, and that's your first switch of the 90-90. Let's repeat that again, lifting the hip, knee up, switching, good, and repeat. Now, if this is too tricky to have your hands up, you can always place your hands behind you. That's not a problem. And try and keep your heels where they are as well. Good. Last ones. Lifting that leg up. Switch. Wonderful. Alrighty, okay, let's get into that first movement. So we're doing a superset. We're going to start off with front squats, 3 sets, and then we're gonna work on our core with that as well. Let's grab a pair of dumbbells. We're going to place our dumbbells at the top of our shoulders like so. Feet are going to be hip width apart, slightly wider, have those toes out. Now I want you to think about bracing your core and your pelvic floor muscles. So imagine you're going for a wee, you're gonna hold that in and you're gonna brace. We're gonna take a deep breath in. We're gonna sit down, pushing those hips back, driving the feet into the floor, standing up. Do that again for me. Breathe in, all the way down, keeping those elbows up and drive up. That's 2. Sitting back down and up. 4, breathe out on the way up. Last one. Nice, first set done. Let's put those dumbbells down. We're gonna come down to the floor. Lie down, and you can place your hands on the base of the lower back, and we're going to drive both legs up to a 90-degree and then lower them, just so they get to the edge of the floor, and then back up. Wonderful. We're going for 10 repetitions. That's 3. Wonderful. And halfway, we're still breathing in and out through the nose and the mouth. And 6, wonderful. Go straight for 7, 8, and the last 2 reps are coming up. And then that first set of our superset is done. Wonderful. If you need a moment, then take a few seconds to have a breather, and then we are going to go back into the front squats again. Now, if 2 dumbbells is too difficult, then drop it down to 1. You can always regress it down. Right, are we ready? Second set, take that deep breath in, breathe in, and we're gonna push those hips back. Now really try and think about pushing the whole of your foot down into the ground. If you feel like you're lifting your heels up, then really think about how can you connect with the ground better and push the whole world against you. Last rep. All done. Back down onto the floor, and we're gonna go for those leg lifts again. Placing the hands behind the lower back like so. Lifting those hips up, and both feet come up. Now you can lift your shoulders slightly off as well, and just look straight ahead. We're nearly halfway. That's it. Well done, team. Good. Halfway. We've got 5 more reps to go. And 4. Keep pointing those toes. That's 3. Well done. Almost there. Brilliant work. All right, we're 2 sets done out of 3. If you need that sip of water, then do have it now. Otherwise, if you're ready, we're gonna go get into that 3rd final set. All right, last one. Taking that deep breath in, bracing the core, squeeze those pelvic floor muscles, and let's go. Driving down, keep those elbows up if you can. That's it, keep your head up, breathing in. That's it, final 2 reps. Wonderful, last one, and straight back up. Awesome. All right, if you're not getting gassy by now, you should be once we've finished this last set. Okay, first rep is done. Again, take it nice and steady. There's no rush in this at all. 4, almost done, and 5. Wonderful. Breathing in and out. Always try to breathe in through the nose. Fills up the lungs so much better. Wonderful. Last 2 reps, and that first superset is done. Nice, wonderful. I'm getting gassed already. All right, first superset is done. We're going into our next superset. We're going for reverse lunges and butterfly sit-ups. We're just going to need 1 dumbbell for this. We're going to place that dumbbell up here on our shoulder. Stand really nice and tall, tuck that tailbone under, chest down. We're going to drive 1 foot back and drop that back knee, so we've got a 90-90 in both legs. As we stand up nice and tall, we're going to punch that dumbbell up in the air, bicep in line with the ear, and then bring it straight back down. We've got 3 sets, 8 repetitions. Alrighty, are you ready? Let's go. Take a step back, drop that knee. 1. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Driving that dumbbell up nice and smoothly. Think about having your opposite hand out just to help you engage with the other side of your core. Give you that balance. And we're keeping that torso down the whole time. Try and fix your eyes on something straight ahead as well. Good. Last repetition coming. Breathe in, out, and punch. We're gonna switch sides now, so let's work on the other leg. Same thing again, shoulders back, take that foot back, drive down and up. Take that foot back, drive up, punch straight up. Wonderful. That's 3. And again, we want to make sure as we drive the dumbbell up, that hand is straight above our shoulder. We don't want to be driving the hand so it's away. Good, get your final rep in. Grand. Alrighty, butterfly sit-ups. We're gonna come to the mat, place the soles of our feet together, nice and close. Now we wanna use our hands as momentum to drive ourselves up. We're going for 12 repetitions. Hands behind, come up, reach for the floor in front. So you're just moving each spine, rolling it up and down the mat, and we're reaching forward. Wonderful, good. And again, you can always give yourself a bit of a reach as you come forward. Sometimes when I do this, I find that my bottom just shuffles. I need to just sort of shimmy forward a little bit. Good, that's it, wonderful. And again, breathing in and out. Alrighty, first superset is almost done. Last rep. Grand, alrighty. Okay, second one is coming up. And again, in between this, give yourself at least 30 to 60 seconds maximum to have that rest. We're gonna go back into that reverse lunge again. Tuck that tailbone under, torso down, look straight ahead. Off we go. Take a step back, drive up, and breathe out. And don't be afraid to really use that breath to exert that punch up in the air. So be as loud as you need to. That's it, 6 reps. We've only got 2 more reps left, that's it. Well done, keep going. Final one, wonderful. Let's take it to the other side, and off we go. Take that step back, drive up. Breathe out, standing nice and tall. And again, you can use any weight that feels comfortable for you and gradually build it up as you go along the 4 weeks. Good stuff. Are we ready for the butterfly sit-ups? Let's go, straight onto the floor. Soles of the feet together, hands behind, reach up. That's 1 and 2. Let's try counting backwards, 10, 9. That can just sometimes help you get through the repetitions. And 7, not long to go. 6, well done, we're doing really well. 5 more reps left, that's it. Breathe through it, good. Final push, 4. Last 3. Awesome, wonderful. 2, last 1. And breathe. All right, give yourself a breather. Grab a sip of water if you need it. And we're gonna go for our very last set. Alrighty, last one. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it, final one. Take that step down, drive up, that's 1. Driving up for that second rep. Again, each time you do a repetition, think about why you're doing this. Why movement is so important to you. Good. And every rep is gonna help you progress to whatever your goal is. Last rep coming up. Really good work. Awesome. Let's switch sides and go to the other side, and let's get this done. Shoulders back and down, and reverse. Drive up, that's 1. Punching straight up, bicep, is it in line with the ear? That's 3. Driving up for 4. And breathe out. 5. Breathing in. Last one's coming up. Good, alrighty. Last butterfly sit-ups. All right, lie down. 3, 2, 1, arms are tall, and up we reach. And again, if you find that this movement is too difficult, then have your hands here on the top of your thighs and reach up. Just grab those fingertips, push them past your toes, knees, and then back. So that is a regressed option for you if you find butterfly sit-ups a little bit tricky. Let's just get 2 more reps in. Last one. And done. Give yourself a wee little break. We're gonna go into 2 sets now of a movement. Now you can do more if you need to, but we're gonna start off with 2. 12 reps of each, and the first one is just gonna be in, out, no weights required, pulses. We're gonna squat down into a narrow squat, and as we jump up, our feet will go out to the side into a slightly wider. We'll then jump back into that narrow squat and then out again. So that's gonna be 12 repetitions. After this, we're gonna work on the abs. We're gonna lie down again. Arms behind our head. We're gonna aim to reach the shoelaces of one foot and come straight back down. Aim to reach the other and then come straight back down. Alrighty, this is gonna be the end bit of this workout. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. Narrow, out, narrow, and out. And again, if this movement is a little bit tricky, we can slow it down, go into narrow, step out, and then back into the narrow. Good, step out with the other side. So there's always a way around a movement if it's a little bit tricky. All right, finish these ones off. Last rep. Whew, that burns. Alrighty, we're gonna go into the floor. Alternating V-ups. 12 repetitions, 3, 2, 1, and reach. Now think about trying to use the arms again, just like we did before with the butterfly sit-ups. Lift the upper shoulders up. And if this is too tricky, then drive that knee in as close as you can towards you, and you will still feel this working your abs and your core. All right, last rep. Wonderful. 2 sets done. We have 1 more set left to go. Alrighty. Again, grab that break if you need it. If you're all ready, we're gonna go and get this last one done. You've got your alternatives, decide what you'd like to do. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, out, in. Keep that chest up. So imagine you can't get a crease in your t-shirt. That's it, eyes straight ahead. Good. Look, we're powering through it. We're almost done. 2 reps left. That's it, final one. Alrighty, shake it off. Let's get down onto the mat. We've got our final alternating V-ups. 3, 2, 1. Let's reach up. 1, reach up for 2. Breathe out, breathe in, and 4. Remember, you've got those regress movements if you need them. Just driving the knee in. That will work it too. Alrighty, last 4, and 3, 2, final one. Oh, alrighty. I hope you're feeling that, because I am definitely feeling that right now. That is our workout done, but we're gonna go through a cool down before we completely finish off. As we're already on the floor, we're gonna stay on the mat. I want you to think about slowing that breath down, breathing in for about 4 to 6 seconds and breathing out for about 4 to 6 seconds. We're gonna start off by bringing one knee into the chest. Driving it close, try to avoid pulling it in. Make sure it's nice and comfortable, holding it for about 20 seconds. Alrighty, keeping this opposite leg nice and long. Release the leg and bring it in again. Just bringing it slightly closer to you, a little bit more. And again, we're breathing in and out, nice and slow. Wonderful. We're gonna do exactly the same. So again, depending on how you're feeling, how your body is, only bring the knee in towards you as much as it can. You don't want it to hurt. Wonderful, one more time. Good, and breathe, and breathe, and breathe. Wonderful. From here, we're going to place one foot on our opposite knee. Place our hands at the back of the hamstring. A nice glute stretch. And we're gonna breathe through it and hold it there. Now, if you're able to repeat this stretching again afterwards, that would be amazing. Wonderful, hold it for 3, 2, and release. Wonderful, let's switch over to the opposite side. Same again, hands behind the hamstring, bring that in, and take some deep breaths. So do try and hold this for a good 20 to 30 seconds if you can. From here, let's get into a 90-90. Again, a lot of 90-90s today. Tuck that tailbone under, ever so slightly lean forward. We're gonna take our hand, drive it across over our body. You should feel a really nice elongated stretch along the hip flexors, slightly in the groin, and hold that there. And again, breathing through it. 5, and slowly release. Wonderful. Switch sides again. 90-90, tucking the tailbone under, shoulders back and down, lean forward, and let's reach across over to the other side, just to emphasize that stretch a little bit more in the hip flexors. Wonderful. Hold it there, and slowly release. Walk yourself up, nice and slow, and there we have it. You smashed it. Don't forget to check out the rest of my training plan. You can find it on Women's Health Collective website and Instagram page. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.